The humid Kingston air hung thick with the scent of hibiscus and impending coincidence. Moist Wheat, her braids a shimmering cascade, stared at the flickering holographic projections on Sheldon's makeshift lab table. Marcus, ever the pragmatist, meticulously calibrated a series of intricate circuits. Myrtle, her eyes sparkling with a mischievous glint, adjusted the frequency dial on a device that looked suspiciously like a vintage radio. The anomaly's pulse rapid, Sheldon muttered, his brow furrowed. It's pulling at the fabric of reality in a way that defies any known mathematical model. It's like a cosmic jolt, Moist Wheat murmured, her voice barely above a whisper. But a very loud one. The anomaly, a swirling vortex of iridescent energy that had appeared over the university campus just hours ago, had been their obsession. It had disrupted the local gravitational field, causing bizarre phenomena, trees growing up fast, birds singing in different languages, and the persistent smell of cinnamon. The four, a tight-knit group of maths and science prodigies, were the only ones who could comprehend its chaotic symphony. Suddenly, the air crackled. The vortex pulsed with blinding light. Marcus stumbled, dropping a beaker. A deep rumble, like distant thunder, shook the ground. When the light subsided, the four found themselves bathed in a golden, ethereal glow. Their clothes, once ordinary, now shimmered with intricate patterns that resembled constellations. Their eyes, momentarily blinded by the light, now held a key that hinted at a forgotten history. Their hands, instinctively, reached out to each other, their fingers intertwining seamlessly. "We're different," Moist Wheat whispered, her voice now resonating with an unfamiliar power. "Different how?" Sheldon asked, his voice tinged with awe. "We're destined," Myrtle replied, a knowing smile playing on her lips. "From the beginning of time, we were meant to meet." Marcus, ever the pragmatist, frowned. "Destined for what?" The answer came in the form of a surge of information, flooding their minds. They were the great pillars of a forgotten prophecy, gods destined to reunite the nostalgic universe. Their individual powers, the intricate mathematical equations that governed their existence, were not merely learned skills, but the very essence of their divine inheritance. Moist Wheat controlled the elements, Myrtle navigated the cosmos, Sheldon wielded the power of logic, and Marcus, the master of temporal manipulation. Their shared destiny was a heavy burden. The anomaly wasn't a random event, it was a chaotic attempt to tear them apart, to prevent their union. Their meeting had triggered a universal alarm. "We have to stop it," Sheldon declared, his voice now firm and resolute. The four, imbued with the power of their shared destiny, worked together, their combined intellect and power forming a shield against the chaotic energy. The vortex began to shrink, its color fading. The anomaly's grip on reality loosened. The world around them returned to normal. The smell of hibiscus returned, the birds sang their normal songs. The trees stood upright. The four stood there, exhausted but exhilarated, for Jamaican students now knew they were gods, destined to unite the cosmos. They looked at each other, and for the first time, fully understood the meaning of their destiny. It was not just about the cosmos, but about the power of friendship, the unity of their shared Jamaican essence, and the power of knowledge, found in the most unlikely places.